What's going on, everybody? Pete Simonetti here for NYY News TV. As you guys are all aware, the Yankees started the second half in horrible form. They get out the gate very, very quick. A single by Gleyber Torres, a two-run home run by Giancarlo Stanton. Sean Casey's in the dugout giving high fives. We're laughing about it. We're like, wow, maybe this is going to kind of get something going. And of course, no doubt about it, Sean's energy, I still believe, is going to be a big difference. You can see it in the homer and his reaction to it. He's just a fun, goofy guy in a good way. Seems like a good guy to be around. And the Yankees clubhouse, we all know, likely needs a lot of that. But 27 outs. First two guys get on. There's 27 more outs to play ball. Austin Gomber, who has a 6+ ERA. Pierce Johnson, who had a 6.50 ERA. And then a couple of other guys. But those two guys originally with over 6 ERA shut down the Yankees offense after the first two batters of the game. And they go 27 outs more after that with absolutely nothing. And as of right now, the Yankees are in last place and looking all the way on up, as you guys know what I'm talking about here. Tampa Bay in first place, 58-35. The Baltimore Orioles are 1.5 games out. If I'm that club, I am looking to beat the hell out of anybody that is looking to trade for good players at the deadline, and I'm going for it, damn it. They have won 6 in a row. They are 55-35, 20 games over the Toronto Blue Jays, who are getting hot. They've been much better as of late. And the Boston Red Sox have won 6 games in a row. And Boston and the Yankees currently right now share the same exact record at 49-43. You then go ahead and turn it over to the wild card. And the New York Yankees are currently 2 games out with the Boston Red Sox of the wild card. Of course, the Blue Jays getting hot. We know for a fact Houston is going to be in there. Whether they come back and get that division or the Houston Astros take a wild card spot, we know they're going to get in there. I've been saying this for a little while now. The Yankees are in a tough spot because there's other teams there. Everybody was like, yeah, they'll get in. I was like, whoa, wait a second. There's some good teams there. Seattle is 7-3 over their last 10. They tend to always kind of pick it up in the second half. They might make some moves. Cleveland typically picks it up in the second half. So I don't feel like it's a guarantee that the Yankees are just going to be a shoo-in and they're just going to walk in and everything is going to be okay because they got in. There's a real possibility that there's a chance that the New York Yankees could miss the playoffs this year. And I tell you what a horrible look that would be for this organization. I mean, one of the worst looks. I don't know how Hal Steinbrenner would sit back and go, well, I'm going to bring Boone and Cashman back. I don't care if I just sign new deals. Got to let them go. And I'm getting ahead of myself here, but mainly all I'm trying to bring out here is the frustration of Yankee fans right now. And I really hope the Yankees organization understands this, is that Yankee fans complain for one big reason. Many of us have been spoiled with a great club, but it's also the promise of the club. We are very willing to give our time, our money, whatever it might take to support the Pinstripers. I mean, whatever it takes, we are the fan that will go, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Hey, yeah, I'll go to that game. Hey, you going? Let's go. Come on. Yankee Stadium and the New York Yankees are going to make money no matter what. If you're a logical fan, you understand this. They're going to make money no matter what. Yeah, is it cute to say, hey, nobody's showing up to the stadium? Let them keep losing. People will do that. But it's not a stop showing up type thing. That's not going to happen. It's too many. Yankee Stadium's a high price ticket as it is. Too many corporations involved that are buying season tickets. Too many people with money that come on vacation. You don't have a lot of cats from the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens showing up every single day. You got a few, but they're not packing that house. They're not the majority always packing that house. There's a lot of money to be made outside of that when it comes to the New York Yankees. So my main hope is that, of course, one, this team could just wake up and turn it around. and everything is wonderful and grand and it's going right. But if this team does go on a downward spiral, I do believe that come August, come September, you will see Yankee Stadium a little less packed out. And if they don't do the things they need to do, yes, Hal Steinbrenner will get a rude awakening of, man, a lot of these people aren't showing up no more. Well, why would we? They're going to make that money, no doubt. But the Yankees don't want to see little patches emptied here and there. And it will happen. We've seen it happen I forgot what year it was, a couple of years ago when the Yankees were playing really, really bad. The stadium towards the end of the year was empty a lot of times. But as a Yankee fan, they're currently right now looking up, and I hate the answers of, oh, it's all in front of us. Whether that is a true statement or not, we want action. I understand you got rid of Dylan Lawson. You brought Sean Casey in. Hip, hip, hooray. Like I said before, it has nothing to do with the players on the field. Whether you all feel that was a real problem, great. I salute you. I tip of the cap to you for actually making that change. Not Jimmy Cordero, excuse me. I don't even know his name. I don't even remember his name. Whatever, Cordero. Came up yesterday and struck out on 2 pitches. Got a pitch clock violation, Frenchie Cordero. And then he struck out on 2 pitches. Are the Yankees making a roster move? I don't know. And I know some people may go, Pete, yeah, but and what does that change? You got to do something. I was talking to Yankee fans all morning. I understand the frustration. I completely get it. It's sad that a lot of people out there don't understand why Yankee fans are upset. Yankee fans pay a lot of money. We're dedicated to this team. We love this team. We love this team. Do something, man. Get Estevan Florial on the club. I mean, I know you probably want to wait. He's having a good year in AAA. Maybe at this point you could deal the kid. Oswald Peraza. I mean, Aaron Boone again last night. Donaldson had good at-bats. I mean, at this point, this is why Yankee fans are upset. I mean, are any of these guys sitting back really at the upper echelons of making decisions with the New York Yankees and watching this ball club and going, we're right there? It's impossible. That can't be happening. There's nobody that is truly watching the Yankees going, that Donaldson is just right there. Even though he has, whatever it is, 500 at-bats with the Yankees and is hitting close to 200 in his tenure. Been turning the corner since 2018. At what point do you sit there and go, again, hey guys, everybody, come on now. End the charade here. Something is wrong. And I get it. I know the Yankees aren't going to pull the carpet out and go, yeah, we're going to do a whole new fix. Goodbye, everybody. But man, oh man, at some point, there has to be a level of accountability overall, just with the speech, just with the conversation. You know what I mean? We have completely underperformed. The guys going on that field every day have underperformed. Us as leaders have not done our job. That would be nice to hear. Is that throwing anybody under the bus? No, because you've included yourself as a problem. That would be nice to hear. Again, things can change, but it is July 15th. Hal Steinbrenner didn't know why fans were mad last time he spoke, which was a couple of weeks ago. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. This is one of the most interesting trade deadlines I have ever seen for the New York Yankees because, guys, they are playing some bad clubs right now. Let me take a look at that real quick. Let's get it pulled up so you guys can look at this with me. But they have 2 more games against the Colorado Rockies that we all know. They're facing another guy today with an over 6 ERA. Yesterday, it didn't make no difference. It was just as bad. They got 2 more games against the Colorado Rockies and 3 more games against the Angels, then 3 games against the Kansas City Royals, who some people could sit there and tell you are probably as bad, if not worse, than the Oakland Athletics, who have now called up a lot of their young guys and are trying to get that organization going in the right direction. Then, listen to this. They play Baltimore and the Rays. Let me tell you now. If the New York Yankees do not play above 500 ball until they face the Orioles, let me put it right like this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. 10 games. Okay? 10 games against the Rockies, Angels, Royals, and Mets. 10 games. Rockies, Angels, Royals, and Mets. I want to pull up the standings again one more time. 10 games, okay? In those 10 games, the Yankees after that, this is when the deadline gets really hot. They play the Orioles and the Rays. Deadline will be over. It'll go into August at that point. If the Yankees go 5-5 and their record is 54-48, if they go 5-5, which is not good, that's 500 baseball, their record would be 54-48. And at that point, you would have to assume they're still out of the playoffs and likely in last place, going up against really the two best teams in this division, the Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. How do you buy? Do you seriously sit there and go, we have to buy? Now, again, to me, if a Juan Soto is still available, you go for it because that is something you look for this year and next year, and you kind of have to make that play. Or do you do both? Do you buy and sell? Do you sell? And there's not a lot to sell here. But if the Yankees, in my opinion, they got to figure a way at worst to be 7-3. At worst to be 7-3. And it's very possible. But the scariest thing about this club is there's days where they just don't even show up at all. And we have no idea what's going to happen. They could have the most dominating pitcher performance and lose 3-1, 2-1, 1-0. That's the scariest thing about this club as of right now, is that could very well happen. So at the end of the day, 7-3 is the worst case scenario. And then they got to make their mind up. What do we do? It's a serious, legitimate question to ask. What should the Yankees really do? Because again, if it is worse than 500, how do you go to that with your head held high and you go with facing Baltimore and Tampa Bay? We got this. Yankees are right now looking up at everybody. You guys let me know in the comments below what you think the Yankees should do. And how is this run against very bad clubs going to mean to the direction of what they do? Will it have any meaning at all? Or are they already set on what they're going to do? We'll find out very soon. Like, share, and subscribe to NyynewsTV, guys. I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. for Game Season Live.